All right, and hello, Internet, and welcome to part two of this giant ass fight.
It's the hardest fight because it's near the end of the game.
We
Yup,
also went in half-cocked.
you went in half cocked.
I argue we went in full cock just without a plan.
You did not quite go in Leroy Jenkins style, but you came pretty close.
We came and beaten and bruised and went, "Come back here, motherfuckers, we weren't done yet."
Yup. All right. So, right, everyone, you are in the Faustinia's house. There is a series of overcomes if you want to leave early.
Nope.
That's what I expected.
Is that Distract Theodora overcome still on the table?
Yeah.
What does that do at this point?
It's distract her from the spell that is like warping where you are and messing things up.
Like, will that have an effect on combat, or is that just if we want to get out of here?
That's if you want to get out of here, but at the time.
Fuck that noise. No, we're gonna beat her up.
Yep. That's true. Anyway, Satanic Shot had last initiative, and so gets to control initiative order this next turn.
Okay. Again, do we? I say we aim to just down Felix. How do we feel about this?
I mean, I can make attempts.
Well, you have to pass it to someone.
Yeah, I'm aware, but I don't know who we want to pass to.
Who do we establish could do the best, like, just alpha strike here?
Unfortunately, that's Satanic Shot.
Okay.
Yeah, which it is the thing of, I think we determined that we also can only afford to do two turns of doing that before we pass to them.
Well, we are using, again, poor Dan as a, like,
Meat shield.
meat shield for this one, so it does give us a little more flexibility.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Felix has no. Here's the big thing: Felix has no reactions right now.
Yep.
And that's a big deal. So I say we capitalize on it. Like, Sean, what do you want to do / can you do for your turn?
I don't have a lot of minions since most of them have been dying, so like I probably would be picking those back up so I could actually do a little bit more rather than try to punch him for like 10.
Izzy, if you can come off mute for a sec, what's your plan?
He's
So, yeah, I'm currently unconscious. I have to spend. I don't
Oh,
think it's
right. We were going to get you up with that. You're going to get yourself up with the plan.
Yeah.
Yeah, which means we
And
do
then-
have to pass them for that at some point. And we probably want to do that sooner in the turn order rather than later in the turn order.
Maybe.
Yeah, my thoughts are depending on what level of health I come back at. I can either hit Felix directly, or I can do a mass hinder. So then,
I mean, do we want to just
kind of AoE everyone?
Do we start with you then?
We can.
The Revenge of Mr. Conductor.
I'm for Mr. Conductor starting the party out. What about you guys?
I'm okay with that. Passing to Mr. C.
Do the thing.
All right, Nick. I would like to burn my 4 hero points for the second. First thing I would like to do is buy size changing.
Okay.
Then I would like to buy resurrect.
Yep.
And let me review again how that works. I had that pulled up and I forgot to copy it over. Where's resurrect?
You roll some dice.
I do have to roll some dice. I just forget which dice they are.
I think one size changing.
Yep.
I think it's that red
which
and
is going to be a D6. That red and any physical or mental. Okay, so I will roll a D6. Do I have a D6? I don't have a D6. Okay, so I will roll a D6 as my size changing, and then my health becomes the total of all this. So
yep.
I'm going to roll a D6. Alertness, I believe, is a mental quality, which is a D10, and then I have a D10. So 2 D10s and a D6. I'm just going to roll these random dice. So there's the 6. That's terrible.
Yep.
Oh no. Is he? Why?
So I'm at 4.
You're in
Well, that
red.
means he's in red.
Yeah. So the question then becomes
Down, Felix.
down feeling.
Down, Felix.
I think the mass hinder might be more useful for making sure Izzy doesn't die.
Well, they're all going to go for Dan, right?
Yeah, I told you guys because they're gonna mass target Foundry until he goes down for a bit, just because I'm giving you out for a PC is out for this plan.
Yeah, and if we down Felix, then it'll take them longer.
Okay.
Felix,
I will burn a +1 to switch to my red mode then.
Diesel.
I'm switching to diesel.
Actually, that feels karmatically appropriate to some degree.
It really does.
Yeah, I'm calling in diesel. I'm going to burn the +4 I banked for ending the mob.
Mm-hmm. Hey, this is the Mafia, not the mob, but
the same.
I knew what you meant with that.
Yeah, same. Yeah.
Ending organized crime.
Mm-hmm.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you know what? I'll throw my last hero point for an additional +1. And do I have anything else on me? I do not. Oh, I have a -2 on me, apparently. Did that go away when I died, or is that still on me?
Yeah, that does go away if you die.
Okay, cool. So I'm sitting at a net +5.
Okay.
All right, Diesel. I guess I will pop in behind Diesel. We're attacking with trains. Magical lore and red. I'm blowing into my whistle. I'm like, Diesel, I need your help. And then just a bunch of train tracks are coming. You're going to see like 10 different trains like converging on each of the enemies. And then they all just kind of like poof in tunnels. And then Felix is like, what the hell? And then Diesel just sideswipes him because he didn't know which track to get off of.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's see.
It's still not bad.
So we're hindering him equal to 8, which is a -3,
Nice.
and he is taking 16 damage.
It's pretty good. That's a big knock.
That's a big knock. I also cannot defend for the rest of the round.
I mean, I say we finish this. We said Satanic Shot has the best, shot at this.
Passing to Satanic Shot, then. Good luck.
It. Also, before as the train comes by, I'm gonna be like, yeah, that's how she felt.
Mm-hmm.
Oof.
Oof.
Every now and again, we're just. So many things happened in the Boogeyman's backstory.
Yep.
So many things.
Oh, were you not there?
Obvious.
Did I not do this one in character?
I think I know that your wife got hit by a train in character.
I don't remember what I've said to the
I
group.
know you said that he killed him. I don't think you specified fucking train magic.
You know,
That got brought up. I'm not sure if it's been brought up to the entire group, but that has come out.
It's been brought up to me alone.
Oh, yeah, I think that's something Izzy and I only knew.
All right, so Satanic Shot, your go.
So I'm just gonna nod to you. I'm like, do it, Red.
Cox pistol. Let's go, baby. Also the freaking doing that.
Mm-hmm.
We attacking with everything we got. So that would be possessed gun, ranged combat, and red. And it feels appropriate to do use the +2 be there for Rocco for this one.
Mm-hmm.
Murder is a team sport.
Be very sad if this doesn't end it, though.
Yeah. Okay. Wait. No, I have other mods. Don't worry. Hold up a second.
I know he's not,
but
and I know he's not the only villain in the fight, but like, goddamn, I
it
want
means
him
a
down.
lot to Rocco. So
It
like,
means
yeah,
a lot to. It means a lot to me. Yes.
yeah.
Again, don't kill him though.
Obviously.
Yeah.
How dare you? How dare you imply otherwise?
I don't know.
Nick,
You
you
have
said I could use the +4 for just the general mafia. Can I use that for Felix here?
Yeah, Felix is Mafia.
Cool, cool, cool. So that's a +6. I'm gonna. There we go. And I will roll dice. Once I open the correct tab. Sorry. All right, go baby, go.
Joker. Oh,
Jesus Christ!
1 minute. Thought you had you bought one of the reroll things.
I don't have that.
You could. Are you in red right now?
I
I
am.
don't think for any of the things that she was rolling, there is a red reliable version.
No. Get the thing that lets you reroll. Buy a power that lets you reroll dice.
I don't know the game.
I'm not
Oh,
sure
wait.
there is one for one of the powers she rolled.
Yeah, I think Sean's correct with this.
Because
That's
she used
still.
range combat is under physical qualities.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, there's not a reliable for that. And what was the power? What type is it?
Signature weapon.
That's so
that's
specific.
Hallmark, which
Has, like,
it doesn't
nothing,
have a
yeah.
That's still 13 damage.
13. You
That
know
enough?
what? You would have been off by 1, but I'm going to give it to you because it's so lame otherwise.
It's super lame otherwise. Thank you. Actually, hold on. I can make this work. No, because I'm not in red. Never mind.
There's a question of, do we want Boogeyman to be the final blow?
I'm okay if I'm not.
I think
That's
it's
kind of part of my.
appropriate.
So can I?
Totem armor?
I know. So I'd like to actually invoke a collection in a weird way with permission, Nick.
Sure, what's up?
I have a +2 to a roll when I'm in red.
Yep.
But I'm not in red. But Satanic Shot is.
Yeah, I'll give you that, and that is enough for Felix to go down.
That's my words of encouragement.
Yep.
And that there you go. There's it actually playing by the rules.
There we go.
Excellent.
And I think Izzy is the one that picked up what red power you could buy, assuming you have a social quality, because Inspiring Totem is the only one that doesn't require you even to be using that social quality.
She already has it.
Oh.
All right, so Felix.
Oh, if Ash already has Inspiring Totem, then she could have also just done mid damage with her mid die.
I did.
I think she did.
Yeah, she did.
That's how I got 13. That's how I got 13.
Roll.
It's an excessively low roll, but it's enough.
Okay, yeah. Yep. Okay,
but,
sorry.
But Felix goes down.
Felix goes down.
I'm curious. Like, he's not dead. I assume he just takes a hit so hard that it just knocks the blood out of him or something.
I'm basically
to be fair, he gets shot.
That's fair.
I'm basically going with he got shot in the lung. It's not going to kill him fast, so you're going to be able to get medical attention and solve problems.
Are you telling me he got lucky?
Yeah, he got lucky in a kill shot. A shot that should have killed him turned into nearly a terrible wound that disables him.
Of course. All right. Do we want to just suck it up now and pass to villains now that he's down?
I think we have to.
We downed him. That's a big deal. Now we got to deal with everything else.
Yep.
Let's see if they can take down Foundry.
Give it to the do we give it to all of the minions then?
I would actually like to give it to Theodora first because she does a shit ton of damage. Oh wait, no, it's all going to Foundry, so maybe it would be better to do small damage. So if she goes,
let's minions it first.
Okay, yeah, handing it over to the minions.
Minionsing it first, eh? Well, I know Foundry right now is in yellow,
so he's reducing most damage by 4. Yeah.
None. 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 1, 2. So there's 2 there. I need to roll him slow to keep track of when he finally hits red.
Yep,
That's all good.
because it'll bump up again.
That's another 1. Oh wait, minions are gonna pass to environment. Sorry, fucked that up.
All right. Well, they got to go first, anyways.
Yep. Also, that should be a 4. Yep. So there's that. Minions pass to environment. All right. Environment lieutenants are going to swing.
All right.
They do magic though, which is meaner. And
Which
also, he's
is...
only resistant to that by 2.
Right.
So that's -4. He's now in red.
So -3 hits now.
-3. That's another -1.
Right.
That is another -3. And then there is the environment action. Because that was just the environment minions and lieutenants all ganging up on poor Foundry.
Right.
Just gonna surround him. Oh, there's also this guy. Can he do anything? Ha ha, no.
Okay, I like.
Oh, and there's this guy. Who will actually get the final blow?
Am I allowed to defend or no? Because of
no,
the way
because we're
this
doing
is.
cinematic things for this one, Wex.
All right, that's fair. I figured. Just wanted to check.
Yep. No, it's one where normally yes, but because we're doing he needs to get out so that we can have the easy action when his turn comes around.
Yep.
And then and then the smell of blood rises up and permeates your senses in a way that most of you are real uncomfortable about. Anyone who needs to smell is hindered -3 by that.
I'm reasonably sure I don't need to smell at this point.
Yep.
I think
that's
yeah.
I think that still affects the rest of us.
It does.
Yeah.
It does hit Theodora too. This is an unfriendly environment.
Interesting.
Like, and the corrupted Fae around you are feeding deep on this terrible, terrible, not even magic, just life bleeding out of people.
Well, that's dandy.
It passed good spirits.
Okay, let's see. Izzy's at 4 HP.
I can heal him up on my turn.
I can also do some healing necessarily. Let me look at what my things were again. Though I'm also at a -3.
Might as well burn it now.
Yep. Yeah, I will. Let me look at what these two can do. That one is boost. That one is. Oh, that's autonomous. It can do whatever the fuck it wants. Okay. Yeah, I am going to have my minions boost me.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So that is a +2 and a +1. However, I'm going to think about that with the -3 in a second. I am then going to, I think, boost the boogeyman, and I'm basically going to get the rats and various animals and things in the area to help us out. Basically calling up on my command over those. We are in yellow. However, I am in red. Okay. Sorry, wanted to double check.
Yep.
So basically going to pull on the various servants there. I cannot use that 10, but I can re-roll the D3 that is one of those 3s.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what that gives me. That is a 7.
It's pretty good.
I think I'm going to get that, take the -3 on that if I can, to give Boogeyman only a +2.
All right, that makes
And
sense.
Yep.
everyone is going to heal 3, except for Mr. Conductor. You actually heal 6 because I'm going to use the 2 boosts on you.
Nice.
So Mr. Conductor heal 6 and everyone else heal 3.
Sweet.
Nice.
And I am now knocked out of red again.
All right, good spirits. Who you passing to?
I mean, do
I
you want to
think-
do you want to throw to like who's left? It's just Theodora and us.
Yeah, Theodora is currently visible, right?
Yep.
What is what's Dan's out action?
Let me check that, assuming he put it in. Hope he put it in.
My thoughts are that I pass to Boogeyman. Who
He
then
gets
passes
to
to
defend
the-
someone by rolling a d10.
Okay, then yeah, pass to me next.
Yeah, because with 6, that brings up Mr. Conductor to 10. If you also heal Mr. Conductor a little, just to be safe, that's good. But yeah, I pass to you, you pass to Theodora, and Theodora's forced to pass to Dan.
Yes. Has Theodora used her reaction yet?
No.
All right, guys. Question: should I attack Theodora or one of the environment things? I can only hit one thing.
Actually, one other thing. I forgot I had a +2 left over from last session. Izzy, take that +2 as well, and Izzy can have healed 8.
I mean, Izzy, how healthy are you?
He will be up to 12 after 8.
All right, I feel like I should still heal him. Well, him and Satanic Shot are about the same. Do I heal or do I actually like go for a hit on Theodora?
Me, Satanic Shot, and Mr. Conductor are all going to be basically in the same health range at that point.
Okay,
I think 13 is fairly safe.
I feel like I go for a hit on her then.
Yeah.
Are we cool with that?
We need to start shooting at her.
All right, then I don't use this too often, but I'm just going to attack her with Max. Graven Grasp. Let's go.
Mhm.
Let's go, baby.
And I'm going to turn to her and I'm like, well, your boy toy's dead. How about you join him? I know he's not actually dead, but it's more intimidating to say that. And I'm going to come right at her.
She is going to actually roll Rose like, he's had worse.
And let's see. Yeah, I don't want to burn any boosts yet, but that's a dang good roll. That's 10 damage to her if she doesn't stop it.
Yeah, she's going to defend.
See it by how much?
9 of it. And
Woo!
that turns into a boost for her.
How much?
Just plus, equal to damage blocked. So I think that's a +3.
Yeah. Jeez. She still takes 1, but jeez.
Yup.
Lady,
She got
how
a
do
good-
you work?
She got a good roll,
She
is
got
what
a
that
good
is.
roll. That is exactly what it is. She got a good roll.
And I'll heal 2.
Actually, no, wait, sorry. That's a +2 because she had a -3 hinder. She takes 3 more
Nice.
damage.
Now,
And
wait,
only
does
gets
she only
+2.
get... Question, does she get the boost even if she takes damage or only if she blocks all the damage?
It is a boost based on the amount of damage blocked.
Okay. No, +2 is better. Yeah, and I guess I will pass to her.
Okay. Passing to her. What is she going to do here?
I'm definitely the most healthy looking,
That you
so
are.
to speak. So to speak.
So to speak. Hmm. Well, let's see whether or not you can find your way out through a different realm. She's gonna blast all of you. Using her boost on Wax, and then vanish.
Okay. I don't like her.
Nope. You
Goddamn
can use an
mages.
overcome to find her before her next turn.
We can do that.
We
I
could
mean, we
also
only
do-
we only need one more success to do that, right?
No. This is one success anytime she vanishes for you to find her before she pops back up with a nastier attack.
Okay.
7 damage to everyone.
7?
7? Okay.
Yep.
I would like to react to protect someone here. It's probably gonna be who needs it more, Izzy or Ash?
I'm just gonna modify
Um,
his health for him.
You can, if you do it for me, I'll do it for Izzy.
All right, that sounds good.
Okay, cool. Let me just
I
freaking
will take
find
it
it.
as long as we have some stuff for turn order because I have some other ways to heal. So
We have complete control of
You
turn
have
order.
complete control.
I would like to make sure that I, at the very least, go before the villains, any of the villains, because I
Nice.
can heal.
So
Some
I
of my-
block Ash. I block all the damage to you.
Hell yeah. Izzy, I block.
All the
Ooh,
damage.
sweet. Oh yeah, baby.
So,
Where
I
is
like it.
Link?
I think
Where is Link?
also our powers are both intuition based. I don't know about yours, but mine is just like you hear a dead voice be like, "Get out of the way."
So like at the same time I'm doing that, I'm like, Mr. Conductor, duck, and I shoot something.
Sounds legit.
All right, so I'll take 9. And what type of damage is this?
This is shadow damage. It's teleportation based.
You have to give it a damage type.
Yeah, I'm gonna say what she's doing probably physical. Like this is
right.
probably her just sending shadow tendrils that are trying to strangle you.
6, 7, 8, 9. All right. Okay. I think we need to deal with the minions, guys.
Yeah.
Can All right, so we got to pass to Dan. Who's Dan defending?
Good first question.
Probably.
Me or Izzy?
Well, Izzy. Can Izzy do super defend mode?
No, he's not allowed to right now.
Well, I mean, but can he switch and do it?
You're gonna have to ask that of Izzy. Izzy, can you hear us in voice?
Yes, I can do that.
Okay, because I think switching to Izzy like almost immediately might be the correct decision, if that's the case. Sean, let's give you the defend because you're the lowest.
Okay.
All
That
right.
is how much?
Let's see what Dan Bot rolls. I'm gonna call him Dan Bot.
Yep. One of you roll for him.
What are we rolling?
D10.
All right, I'll do it. Dan
Jesus
Bot.
Christ.
Dan Bot.
This is why we like the real Dan better.
Yep.
This fake foundry.
You'll never
Nothing
be
but a
Joe.
tin can.
Sean, you'll appreciate that.
Yep.
You'll never be Joe. All right. Can we start with Izzy if that's the case?
Is Izzy around?
Yep. I think he is. You guys can start with him, though. Remember, you are now last round of yellow. Running out is really bad.
What? Red's really bad?
No, getting out is bad.
Yep. Okay. First off, thank you for the health and for the defense. But I still have a -3 hinder on me, correct, Nick?
I think so, yeah.
That's correct.
Okay. And what is the hinder for specifically again?
Smell.
Smell. Nothing I can do about that. Okay. I will burn a +1 to switch modes. So we will boom, use that. And here's the question, everyone. So instead of doing that, I could, in theory, hinder everything. So Ash's multi-attack could, in fact, one-shot all the minions.
That's actually a pretty good idea too. What do we think of that,
Yeah,
guys?
that's reasonable. That's
Yeah.
reasonable.
I say do that. I want to go later in the turn because I have a plan. I think it's time to start building up to down Theodora if I can help it.
Okay, I'm burning a plus. Actually, do I need to even burn a bonus here? I cannot defend in this mode. That's a problem.
Well, we remember we have some things we can use on you.
Yeah, no, I'm one. So I'm not going to burn. I'm not going to do quick switch. Then I'm going to stay in destroyer mode because that actually gives me the highest chance of doing crap.
All right.
Awareness. Do I still have awareness? I do have awareness, and it's at a D12 in this mode.
Yay.
Yeah, 100% doing that. Okay. We're gonna go with on the wrong track. I'm gonna blow into my whistle and say thank you, but this should help. Blow into the whistle, and suddenly train tracks are gonna appear under everyone, friends and foes, and rails are going to start moving around. And I'm going to.
Does this work on Theodora even though we can't see her?
No.
Damn.
Unfortunate, but expected. So yeah, this is going to be awareness and alertness, and I'm currently at 12, which is yellow for me.
Yep.
Oh crap, Nick, can I stay in the red mode if I was bumped up to yellow?
No, you have to switch out or return to base.
Darn.
Is that going to cost me a hinder, or is that going to cost me a boost to switch back to normal mode?
It will not cost you a boost to switch back to normal. It will cost you a boost if you want to switch to any of your good modes.
I mean, I'm using a. Doesn't matter. I'll switch to normal mode.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
It's a D10 instead of a D12. I don't think anything else has it. Actually, do I switch to that mode?
The tricky bit.
You know what? Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. We're gonna switch to Thomas's next stop because this has a D12 as well for awareness.
Mm-hmm.
The joys of doing this. All right, and I'm going to be hindering all the enemies by whenever we're attacking, make it so the tracks underneath them have like rail cars on them. Just shift them slightly into our attacks.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
So let's see. This is.
Yeah, that's pretty
So,
good.
yeah, all enemies are hindered -2. So everyone on the first floor is hindered -2.
Just gonna drop this near a cluster of enemies.
And I think I passed a satanic shot.
I think you do too.
It's Zombie Shooting Gallery Part 2.
You know it.
Zombie Boogaloo.
It's time, baby. It's time.
You do remember what happens when they die, right?
What?
They explode.
They explode.
Oh.
Can I knock them unconscious rather than killing them?
No, it's when they're defeated.
Sad.
How much damage do they do?
Their current die.
Is that gonna knock you out?
I'm at 13.
I don't have a defend for you.
Yeah, do we want to have someone else go first?
I have a defend for Ash.
Okay, well, let's hope it's enough.
Yeah.
I also am at 6, so like.
Well, I think it's only to the attacker, right?
Yeah, it's to the attacker.
It wasn't an AOE.
Bullet time. In that case.
Ash can buy Resurrect 2 for 4 points.
I'm not gonna let more than one of you do that in one session.
Okay, I will do gun time because it's always gun time.
It's gun time.
It's always gun time, baby. It's always bullet time. It's always bullet time. Bullet time, I think I only have a +2, so that would still be a -1 hinder.
Only to one of them.
You know what? I'm fine with doing bad damage to something.
Yeah.
The D4
That's fine.
guy with a Tommy gun.
Yeah, he can have one good day.
Oh shit, Nick.
What?
I'm sorry. I forgot about. I have a hinder on me.
All right, great. Which of them is at only -1? Is he? Take your pick.
Maybe just
One of the D4s.
Sure. Let's say the shadow.
all right.
Sure.
Bullet time rolls. Let's go. Wait, hold up. Yeah, okay. I don't know why I was thinking for dumb reasons what the hell I was doing. Hey.
Oof.
Aw.
The dice are feeling spicy today.
They are feeling so incredibly spicy
Well,
today.
this shadow still dies. The guy with a gun survives because he's who your hinder was on.
Yeah, that's fair.
Time to roll a bunch of d6s.
Excellent, excellent, excellent.
This might be for the best if they don't all die at once.
To be
Yeah.
fair, they have to roll a 5 or a 6 to survive because they're all hindered.
They
They're
all have
hindered by
-2. That's true. They all have -2.
Yep. All right. So first one. 2 damage coming at you. Satanic shot from his roll.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna wait for a higher damage.
Yeah, Sam.
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
You can always react to help yourself too.
I think I burned my reaction for
it's your
Mr. C, or is it a new turn?
It's your turn.
It's your
reaction
turn.
Okay.
2 more damage coming at you.
Okay.
Gonna move these guys over to the dead pile. Ooh. That's 7 damage coming at you because he did a bad roll at first.
I'm blocking that.
That's the
Thank
block.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah. All aboard.
She does need to stay here to finish shooting.
All right,
Okay,
so
well,
2 more.
Two, and I'm gonna go on mute for now.
Okay.
2 more.
We got 4 more damage coming at you.
What are you at?
3.
I see you're at 9 right now.
I haven't changed it there yet.
Fair enough.
I was doing scratch paper.
All right. So you need a defender a minor twist. Defender, you can reaction hit the deck.
Well, what's the next hit coming in?
Yeah, what's the next? This hit leaves me at 3. What's the next hit?
Oh, sorry. That's it for the explodey guys.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
So you're up.
And the
I'm awake.
lieutenants have no problem saving against this damage.
Yeah, that's fucking fair. I am now in red from that. So can I use Inspiring Totem?
What do you want to use it to do?
Overcome to find Theodora.
You're mid to die with a 3.
Sure. Do you want the major twist that goes with that?
Oh, wait. No, that's fair. That's fair. That's
Yeah,
a
your
major
mid dice
twist.
is
I
a
don't
3.
want that. Never mind.
Throw 3 damage at something else.
Or throw 3 on a defend on yourself.
Yeah.
Or that.
Oh, yeah, okay. Sure. How does defend work?
I know +3. It's 3 temporary HP basically, but it all gets eaten by 1 attack.
Cool.
So first attack is gone. My defends are unique for that reason.
Yep.
Fair enough.
Satanic shot still up, covered in weird fake gunk that smells terrible, but still up.
All right. How do we want to do this from here?
I can heal a little. I believe you can heal a little as well.
Yes.
Yes, spending on the overcomes to gain Theodora is very good here, but considering people's healths and the amount of minions, I'm wondering if we can afford to have people making those overcomes versus other stuff.
Quick
Uh,
question. Could I have used my contact to make a roll to see about finding Theodora?
Yes, absolutely.
Do it.
Absolutely.
Cool. I'm gonna do that then.
You're gonna remember a piece of advice about magic users that you picked up on your
Yeah,
date?
that I picked up on my date while we were also doing tons of legal things. I promise.
Yep.
It's a D8. That's a D6 and a D4. So I'm rolling a bunch of random dice to get that number.
Hey, it's only a minor twist.
Do you have
Can
it?
I negate that with my collection?
Yep.
Sweet. I've used all my collections. Victory
Great.
for me.
She was in a weird Shadow Realm area that you can shoot with your gun and drop her out of it.
Cool.
I'm not bothering making you use complex movement rules right now.
Excellent. Can I point out this area for other people?
Well, it's gonna change each time.
Ah,
She's still got a reaction too, doesn't she?
She still has her reaction.
But she can't do her shadow jump at it, like a shadow high hit now, right?
No, because you know where she is, she does not get to double any of her bonuses hitting you.
yay! Sheena doesn't have to have the ability to maybe drop us in one hit for everyone. I
Right, so
know
we-
I'm not the target. Who wants the turn now?
I don't know. We're in.
So the thing is, we're at the point where we have the two enemies and the environment. We could have a person go in the hopes that the environment will not pass it out, will be nice with its handoff, or we could hand it off to one of the villains. But the villains are in. Oh, the minion. So the D8 mini, a D4 remaining minion. There's a good chance we will be able to survive that remaining minion. It is the question of if it then passes to Theodora or the environment, we might not survive.
I'm also just recollecting groups right now in terms of stuff.
That's so fair. There's a lot of things. Oh god, the
I can
stupid
try to
owls.
heal people some if I go next, or I can try to do a mass hinder in the hopes of kind of there's enough of these are D4s, hopefully they won't be able to do anything.
We could try that. I think like a mass hinder seems like a reasonable plan, and then pass to the minions.
Okay, so
I will
will go.
pass to good spirits.
Okay, so
Good spirits time.
yep, I am going to be using this to run around and hit them, basically slap a sealing spell on every single one of these for the argument of that, why using otherworldly mythos, because
Seems
trying to
legit.
destabilize things, I am going to roll the boost one, and that's probably, oh no, that is better. It is actually going to be boosting the other d6, because the other d6 is going to be using that to punch me. Because I'm currently in red, so I heal from Infernal.
Yep.
Yep.
And that is another 6, so that is a total of 12 damage coming in, and also a 12 as a boost, meaning I am taking gain a +4 from that.
Nice.
That went way better than I expected those two rolls to go. So that means I am currently in yellow. I'm going to be trying to mess with everything's magical connection here.
Yep.
Okay, so I use the mid die, which is going to be a 5, which is that -2?
Yep.
Yep.
That is a -2 to everything. If I gave the +4, that would only be a difference of a -3, correct?
Correct.
Yes.
And it would only be to one target.
Oh, but I'm going to lose the +4 anyways to the D10 guys if I don't spend it.
The
Why not put the
guys
minus?
have gone over to using sorcery to punch people.
What damage
Oh.
does What damage does sorcery punches do?
A D10 and
No, what
it,
What damage?
Oh, hold.
Okay.
Yeah, so they are they no longer then stealing boosts from people?
Oh, they can. They've mostly gone over to punching because Theodora told them to.
I mean, do you want to hinder? Do you want to use the boost on Theodora to hinder her
Yeah,
3?
I think just to be safe, I will spend the boost to hinder Theodora 3.
Boop. Gonna try to
And
down.
then I think going to pass to the minion.
Here we go.
All right. So the minion is gatting at the things it thinks are the biggest threats right now, which are the boogeyman and satanic shot.
What's the minion's damage type?
2 damage to each of you. Bullet.
0
Oh.
because of the -2.
Yep.
Or the -2 applies to satanic shot if it only applies to one of them.
Yes. The rest will apply satanic shot, so boogeyman will take 2 damage.
All right, sounds good.
Thank you, friend.
And yeah, the minion is going to pass to Theodora because of course it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Who is at a -3.
And she's basically going to stare at satanic shot and go, "Do you even know what you're dealing with? The type of packs that were made for that gun."
Oh, sorry. This was a monologue. I thought for a second it was interactive.
Oh, don't worry. It will be. So she is going to attack satanic shot for 11, 8, and defend
Is that including the -3?
That is including the -3. And defend herself 4 until her next turn.
All right.
So, can I be reminded of how hitting the deck works to defend yourself?
I would like to
Describe
use
how
a
you
reaction.
hit the deck, roll that die as a defend.
Ash, save it. Save it.
Izzy's got you.
I got you.
Izzy, you're not in red and you've already used your reaction this turn.
You just hit me for 2 damage.
No, I hit Boogeyman and Satanic Shot for 2 damage.
Can I take the hit instead?
Okay, darn. Never mind. Sorry.
Can I take the D8? Can I use my reaction to get in the way and take the hit?
I'll let you use your reaction to defend. You know what? Yeah, roll it, and you're going to get a minor twist unless someone wants to negate that.
Well, this wouldn't be rolling to defend. This was, can I take the hit again instead, with the reaction to defend civilians?
Sure, I'm saying yes, you'll get a minor twist for this one because this is a hero, not a civilian. But yes, you can take the hit instead.
I'll negate the minor twist.
Okay, because I think, in all honesty, with what you guys would be rolling for hitting the deck, this is probably the safer option because I don't think you're going to be rolling high enough to negate 8 when you're at 3.
Well,
I will
8, it's 8 minus a defend of 3.
Yeah. She just needs to get 2 on defend.
Oh, okay, then sure, if you want to do that instead.
I mean, if you want to do this, I don't know if that makes more sense for you. I don't.
I'll take it. I'll take it from this, and yeah, this gives more likelihood. There's still more minions to go, which can roll things. So let's save that for the next.
Yep.
Oh, actually, I take 7 because I had a defend of 1. Whatever.
She is going to pass to the environment because she's terrible.
Yep.
Yeah, sounds right.
And there are some whispers in each of your ears again. There's another power here who you realize it's none of the things present right now. It's like, seems like you're not doing all that well. Could help. These are my subordinates that have been borrowed, but what's it worth to you? Each of you has the opportunity to respond to this.
Look, send me your contract, and if it's better than what your subordinates offered, I'll think about it.
Oh. For you, Your Majesty, a very simple one. Basically, it's asking for a segment of Chicago to be deemed their territory to do with what they would. They're not going to, randomly kidnap people like mortals, but they will tempt them, and they, if they choose to enter into any agreements with the Unseelie, then that's on the mortal's choice.
Can I get the standard contract? Can I see that, please? If you have that written up anywhere.
Sure. It's a flash in your head.
Oh
Like it basically appears in your mind telepathically.
That's so good.
Which is basically that a seed of dark flame power shall be placed inside of you that will strengthen you here, but will be a channel in the future. That negative emotions that you feel or cause will feed them.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Yep.
I think I say that aloud.
I'll give my response right now. Sorry, I'm a professional. I only take one contract at a time.
Respectable.
I'm really sorry. I think I've accidentally fucked up my soul a little bit. I really can't be doing this stuff right now.
Look, in all honesty, I'm not opposed to giving an area where Fae can make deals with mortals, but I'm not going to be giving you exclusive rights to an area of the city for this in perpetuity. Like, we can discuss this more later. Like, I'm not opposed to you being able to attempt to deal with mortals, but not giving you an entire section of the city that is just yours for that.
A shame. Well, it does seem someone else is interested. So Theodora has a +3 persistent now.
Fine. Dan still can go, right? Like,
oh, you guys have complete control of initiative order.
Okay, which is great. Can I go, then Dan goes, then I go again?
Oh no, we're doing the rest of the environment turn still. Izzy, I'm assuming Mr. C is not taking the deal given what he's been dealing with.
I feel like the silence is a fairly good affirmation.
Yeah,
Deafening.
I feel like Mr. C does not take the deal. And then the environment passes to Foundry.
Oh, darn. All right.
Who is Foundry defending this turn?
Definitely Satanic Shot.
I'm sorry, wait, no. I almost forgot. Minions and lieutenants need to go.
All right.
Does anyone have a boost of +3 or +4 on them right now?
No.
No, because I spent it predicting this.
All right. So let's see here.
Everything's got -2.
Minion fight. Minion fight. Minion fight. One on Mr.
Did
C.
they roll about 3 or higher on their d4s? Come on, roll
poorly. One Boogeyman, one Satanic Shot, and who is going to attract the attention of the other Unseelie present?
I'm gonna say that the king of
probably me.
King of Chicago.
Probably me.
Yeah,
probably me.
All right. They're not doing infernal damage, and I hate them for it.
Yep, they're doing cold.
Truly the worst.
They are terrible. Look, Infernal has very specific things that it needs, and that is death, as has been described in this game. These guys are not actually death aspected.
I mean, they've thrown out a little, and they have all the zombies.
Yes, but that is different than the afterlife. They're killing aspected, not death.
All right, let's see what they got.
All right, so against good spirits minions, we have a 1 and a 2, which means your minions don't even need to bother to save.
Hooray.
Yay.
Against good spirits, minion is irrelevant. Okay, let's get on to the real meat of the thing.
And let's hope we're lucky.
Mr. C
They
is
still
getting
have-
hit for 3. Good
Gonna
spirits is
s-
Does that include the -2?
yes.
Okay.
Good spirits
What am I getting hit for?
is going to get hit for 2, including the -2. I'm telling you, post -2 for all of them.
Okay.
Cool.
Oof. Boogeyman is 5. Satanic Shot is 4.
Okay, so with a defend, that's 1.
Yep. But
I'm gonna
good spirits
I'm gonna take
is
it.
reacted.
You said 5 for me?
Yep.
Okay.
I'd like to roll to defend Boogeyman and Satanic Shot, please.
All right.
Buddy, I'm dropping
just
from a
took 3
3
damage.
to a 2. It's not worth it.
Okay.
No, so Foundry went, his defend went away.
I mean, I'll still take the defend.
Okay, Nick, could you roll my
Oh,
status?
sorry,
die,
Foundry's
please?
gone yet. Yep, never mind. So Satanic Shot would be taking 1 from this as a net.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll defend Boogeyman. Please roll my status die. Should be a D10. And I'll take 1 additional
Try to
damage.
figure out how to character sheet you. Give me a sec.
Just roll a D10.
Yep, because you're at 10, so let's roll a status die. Defending Boogeyman.
Mhm.
I take nothing. All right. All right. Did we live? Did we live through it?
I think we did.
You did. So yeah, Foundry goes and gets to roll a d10 to defend someone.
Satanic Shot
goes.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna call my contact for a boost. I have jitters.
Yeah.
I want to do the memory of jitters boosting me to great things.
Sounds perfect.
What's jitters? What is his
Yeah,
dice?
he's a level 1 contact. He's a d8, d6, d4.
All right. Wow. Thanks, jitters.
Jitters.
This is appropriate. Let's be real. This is appropriate.
Thanks, jitters. Whatever.
Jitters is doing his best.
I'll take the +1 from your memory. Ugh.
That's so fucking ominous.
That is hilarious and terrifying.
All right, I'm gonna burn a +1, and I think I'm gonna, if you're okay, I'm gonna use my bank +3 of closure.
Yep. That is appropriate for this entire fucking scene for you.
So this is a +5, and I am in red. We're gonna set up for the big one.
Yep.
Could have been better, but I'll take what I can get. That's gonna be 8 hinder minions.
Yep. Let me get you your shadow guide or your friend minion.
Yeah. And since we have control of turn order, this should be hopefully pretty good, because I have to pass to someone and then please pass right back to me. So who can do the most of the things?
I can try to do a little bit of healing.
Because you know I'm going to go and try and do as much as I can to Theodora, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that makes
You know,
sense.
I can do a little bit of healing. I think Mr. Conductor could do a try to throw a defend action onto everyone.
I defend on everyone's not a bad idea right now. Izzy, are you able to do that right now?
True.
I
He
believe
might
he's
not
in
be
his
able to do
defend
it.
form. But we go to the top of red.
Well, that's why I'm asking: is he able to do the thing?
Yep. Let us see if Izzy can respond.
What is the thing?
You want to defend us? We're in red, and I'm going to do as much as I can to Theodora this turn. Unless anyone wants to boost that result.
I think my turn would either have to be set up or healing people on my turn.
My turn would either be hit Theodora or do mass attack again.
Why don't I give it to you, and why don't you just hit Theodora?
Okay.
I can do the math defend if that wants to be
Oh,
the first
if
action.
Izzy is back,
Oh, yeah, not that.
Yeah. Yes. Izzy, you go.
Yeah, I go. Okay. I have no boosts left, but I will burn another +1 to switch to my mode, and then I will defend everyone. Hopefully, it's good. Everyone gets a defense of 6 until the beginning of my next turn.
That's pretty good.
Oh yeah, baby.
All right, can you pass back to me, Izzy?
I will pass to you.
Okay, so it's not going to matter, Nick, but 8 hinders on Theodora.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're doing. It's not going to matter.
So I don't care if they're rolled or not. Let's drag her to oblivion.
Mm-hmm. Let us see what happens.
I am going to burn, because I want this to do as much as possible. I'm going to burn my last 4 on this.
Okay.
And please die. Please, for once, roll good dice. Heart of the cards.
Heart of the cards.
Fuck you, heart of the cards.
Oh my god.
what type of quality is stealth?
It's a physical quality. Wait, is physical attached to something that I could like re-roll a thing?
No.
No, it is only information has reliable.
Yep.
And it's only when you roll. Okay, that's the only one that lets you buy a red into it.
Yep.
Oh my god.
All right. So 7.
Which is 11, and then 18 total. Or sorry, 19 total.
19 total. She's still gonna use her reaction defend against that because duh.
Understood.
It's not a great roll. She only gets a +2 out of that.
All right. How much did she defend?
She defended for 4, so she is taking 11 of that because she had a passive defend 4 against all attacks.
All right. How's she looking?
You have not yet broken her shadow barrier.
Her what?
She has a shield.
She has a shield.
Oh my god. Who do we go to?
So there's 3 of us and 3 of them. Oh, satanic shot. Okay, I could go and I can try to heal people a bit, or I can do some setup, before we then pass to the villains. Though I think after whoever goes next, we need to start passing to villains.
All right, I say we just heal and set up for the best case scenario and see what happens. So,
Okay.
Sean, I guess to you.
Yep. So, man, this new yellow power has been very.
Oh, actually,
helpful.
I'm glad I did to Izzy because my minions are also shielded.
Yep.
Yep.
Which means I can try this again.
Yes, and is also the reason why she's not using her AoE. She's instead spiking someone on her turn.
Fine, that's why healing up's a good idea right now.
Yep.
Okay. I am taking a boost of justice +1 to the one who is now going to try punching me. So that is 7. So that is I heal 7, and I also get a +2 boost
Yep.
because improved immunity is helpful. And I'm still in red because we're in red now at this point.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
So using the red die there, and let's go with calling upon all of my servants to help people out. I think the boost for this is going to go to the boogeyman because he's going to be hitting things. I get to reroll that to D4.
You sure
mean, D10.
you could probably send the boost to Satanic Shot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll send the boost to Satanic Shot instead. It's going to be a 5, so that's only a +2. However, everyone is healing 5.
I will adjust
Oh wait,
Mr. C.
hold on. Is that plus to get a boost?
So the mid die is used for a boost, and the min die is used for everyone recovering. I get to re-roll my lowest die because of reliable. So I re-rolled the D10 that was a 4. It rolled into a 5. My mid and min are a 5. The 5 is a boost, which will be a +2 to Satanic Shot,
Yep.
and then 5 is still my min. So all of us who are in yellow or red, which is all of us, heal 5.
Nice. All right, I love it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, should we just pass to minions?
I think, yep, I will also use the +2 to make it so Satanic Shot heals 2 more for a total of 7.
Great. All right. So minions. Because of Mr. C's defend, the D4 minion accomplishes all of Jack and shit.
We're really paying attention to the D10 minions here.
Yep. Now, I could be mean and force you guys to give me initiative next turn. I'm not going to. Because they're going to pass to the environment. And the environment's in red now.
What does that mean?
The environment always means bad shit.
No, this is not always. This environment is just mean.
Yeah,
the
in this
environment
case.
is listening to Theodora, who has taken the pact with the additional pact with the person's call, and doing 8 damage to all hero targets.
Through the defend?
No, pre-defends.
So 2 damage to all hero targets.
All right, so this is Theodora doing this, correct?
No, this is her command. Like, she, because she's the only one who took a pact, gets to determine targets, and she's choosing all of you.
All right, so everyone.
Okay.
So everyone takes 8/2 in this case.
Yep.
Yes.
All right, do I have to roll for all my minions?
Yes.
All right. Well,
basically,
so
if they roll 1s, they die.
All right. 2, 3, 4, 5.
I had to roll a 1 on my
7.
defend action for them, meaning that they do downgrade.
Okay, so I only lose 1 minion, so I still have 7 minions.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
And the rest all downgrade, but it doesn't really matter.
So I think I need to roll 1 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I need to roll 1 more.
Yep.
Okay, I lose 2 minions.
Mm-hmm.
My minions are D4s now.
And then the environment minions and lieutenants attack.
Mm-hmm.
Look, you guys could have taken his offer and then been in control of stuff.
Look, I'm willing to work, but I'm not willing to sign that big of a deal, and he should do something nice to me for me first to smooth over negotiations.
Ruth has just found out that perhaps the gun is corrupting her soul. I don't think she's taking any very blatantly terrible deals right now. She'll take ambiguous deals, but blatantly terrible, no sir.
That's fair. That's reasonable. So the
I mean,
D4 minions cannot do damage, and instead they are going to hinder Good Spirits minions and Good Spirits 1.
Jerk.
The D10 minions, on the other hand, are listening to the commands of their bosses.
All right.
No,
C,
revolution, communism now.
Mr. C, net takes 2. Yep, come back. Put on the floor. Good Spirits is fine.
sounds good.
Boogeyman, Satanic Shot. Boogeyman net takes 2. Satanic Shot is fine.
Okay. I know it's not an official action, but I'd like to taunt Theodora to try and get her to attack me.
I mean,
Trust me. Let her. I want her to attack me.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she hasn't gone yet. Okay.
Yes.
She
Unfortunately,
persuaded the
Theodora
environment.
is actually quite intelligent. She's moving
What's
over
she
here
doing?
going, I thought I put you in the ground before.
Oh, to Mr. C?
Yes.
Can
Alright.
someone use their defend on him?
I can use my defend on him.
I got
Same.
better.
Can we stack?
Mr.
Yeah,
C.
yeah, we can.
That is 13 damage coming at you.
Okay. I'll
Before-
roll
Or
it
the
up.
defense 6?
Yeah, before or after the defense 6 is important. Nick.
Before the defend 6.
Before defense
Alright.
6. Okay, so 7's coming at me.
And
Alright,
she is
I'll
defending
roll.
herself 7 until her next turn. Against all attacks.
Okay. I think that blocks the whole thing.
I'm sorry,
Yep.
never mind. I forgot the persistent +3, 16 damage.
Okay, so,
Okay, so
well,
there's 3 more coming at me.
you'll take 3.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll take the 3. She has a defend on her now.
She has defend 7 against all attacks until her next turn.
You know what gets around that? Super hell bullets.
Okay.
Is
And,
she passing it to Satanic Shot
No.
or Foundry?
I
passing
just
Foundry.
forgot I had an ability that let me attack everybody else, but my HP is so low I probably wouldn't be using it.
Mm-hmm. Pass to Foundry. Who is Foundry defending?
Mr. C. I
Mr.
think in this case.
Conductor.
Sounds good. Someone roll me a d10.
Sure.
Mr. C's defended 5. Satanic Shot goes and
Technically, I was trying to roll as well when I rolled before Izzy, according to Roll20.
you know
It's
what's
true.
fine. Mr. C's defended 10. I'm not sure this really matters for next turn.
Yeah.
What happens if we hit out? Because we're about to hit out after this turn.
We lose. We lose. We're going to be stuck in this dimension, probably.
Is that actually what this means, Nick?
That means something bad happens.
Okay, so we either
Is
need
it
to
time
be.
to go start getting out? Is the question.
It might be time to start getting out.
Yeah. Pass. Well, the question is, do we pass to me first, or do you guys want to?
Well,
Because we need.
Satanic Shot gets a turn first.
Shoot her! Shoot her!
You already know what time it is, baby.
Is it single bullet? I hope it's single target bullet time.
Yeah, no, we're doing single target. It's Devil's Eyes.
Fuck your
Yeah.
defend! Fuck your reactions!
Fuck your defend. Fuck your reactions. You take the bullets directly to the face, baby.
Don't forget you have that +2.
Wait, hold on one second. Hold on one second. Yeah, okay, that's weird. Sorry, I just noticed something. It says intuition here, and it's supposed to be a different power, I think, on my sheet. Or am I just wrong? No, it's right. Never mind. I read things
it
wrong.
has to be intuition because of the power type.
Yes. Okay, range combat because obvious reasons. Red. Hold on one second. I hit the wrong button.
Oh my god.
Why does God hate me? Why does God hate me specifically?
That's still a 10.
And also a +2 from
Yes, so 12.
Yep. And you also have another plus. Well, you had a +2 from boost. You had +2 from inspiring totem.
Ah, yes. Yeah.
And that just goes through. Her shield is almost broken.
The problem is the fact that that's her shield.
Yeah, we need to leave.
Yeah, I mean,
We
there are
need
other
to
ways
leave.
we do. 'Cause
Let's be clear. We're taking Felix with us.
That will be +1 overcome to do so, but you guys
I-
can do it.
I will do that. We are
Cool.
not leaving Felix here.
Who wants turn?
So what? Do we just need one overcome to run away?
You need
No,
4
we need
overcomes, 5 if you
4,
want to
yes.
keep Felix.
We need what?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 5 overcomes.
All right, let's
Yep.
fucking do this then, guys.
all right. You want me to go first?
Yeah.
Overcome
It
master,
might make
please.
sense for you to go. Yeah, you either go first or you go last.
Remember, the big ones are, it is figure out where the hell you are right now, distract her from the spell, and then flee and live. And
Right.
then
Should I go
overcome to
first and I
grab
can
the
do
struggling
where?
Felix.
Should I go first and I should figure out where we are, be it principle of immortality?
I think that's fair.
Sure.
Sounds
Because I
good.
know enough about other realms.
Yep.
This would be deduction, otherworldly mythos, and red die. However, before we're going into that, I will also spend the thing for getting my D4 minion that hangs out for this. Oops, wrong thing, but the D4 minion I get from a collection since we got those back. So let me roll all 3 of those D4 boosts that I'll be taking.
Yep.
Actually, 2 of those should be D4 damage, because it's also going to be a boost. So, it looks like those are 3 plus 1s, and I healed for... which takes away the -1, and I healed for 5. Meaning I'm getting so close to back up to full health. So that's +2 there. How does a contact work for overcome? They'd still have to make they'd still run into minor twists and stuff like that.
Correct.
So at a D8, a D6, and D4, I think I'm going to just use them to boost myself, because we'll have talked to Iota at some point about other realms, which that gives me a 5, a 4, and a 3. A 4 is a +2, so I'm at +4 total currently. I'll spend 1 for +5, and I'll now do my roll. That would have been the first one. This is Principle of Immortality, so that's 15 more than enough. I don't know why it rolled twice.
So that's 2 to figure out where we are.
Yeah, like honestly,
Yep.
you've been talking to the person who actually owns the realm she's half dumping you into. You got this.
Yeah.
All right. 3 more overcomes then.
Yep.
So basically, where do we need the 2 for? Is the extra one going on to distract Theodora in
No,
order
it
to
is a
do
new
things with it?
track that is wrestle Felix down and get him out also.
Okay, I think we're now just going all in order for the party. So I guess Satanic Shot, do you want to go next for either distract Theodora or grab Felix's body?
Oh, I'm grabbing Felix. Por favor.
So it sounds like Satanic Shot needs to distract Theodora.
Did Ash have to go away for a sec?
Ash forgot that she muted her mic so that the mic wouldn't pick up all her ramblings of an insane person. But hi, I'm back. It's me.
Can you distract Theodora?
I mean, yeah. I'm debating whether I want, because I'm in red, so I could just do that with my mid die.
Do you
Which
have
would
any do you have any principles that work?
I wouldn't say.
I shoot
Not
Theodora in her stupid
really.
face, then use inspiring
Yeah,
totem
I
to
think
distract
it
her.
would. Yeah, I think my plan is to shoot her and then inspiring totem and use boosts on the inspiring totem. Can I do that? Is that allowed?
Yeah,
Is
that's
that kosher?
allowed. Do
Okay,
it.
cool. I'm constantly just like, I think I know how this game works, but that might be hubris at this point.
No, you got it. That was entirely correct.
Yay! Yay for finally understanding this game. I'm going to use my +3 witches be bitches and my +2 fuck the supernatural in particular for that overcome.
Yep.
And now I'm going to roll my dice. Hold up. I am shooting her. I'm doing that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm doing this. Jesus Christ, what's wrong with people?
Your dice hate you.
Hate me in particular. Okay, but that's
On the plus side, you
still...
finally broke her barrier.
Yeah. I get her attention by just shooting her really a lot, but with the particular intent this time to be annoying.
Sure. I think Satanic Shot, your major twist will be damage equal to max plus mid, just straight to your face.
Wouldn't it be a minor twist though, because it's a 2 plus a 5, so that's a 7?
True enough, minor twist. Just max die to your face then. You got her
I negate the
attention,
minor
she is
twist.
mad at you and wants to punch you.
I negate the minor twist.
Okay.
Thank you! That would knock me out physically.
Actually, I have a question. If Izzy gets a high enough roll, can he do runaway and grab Felix in the same go?
Absolutely he can.
Then Izzy next.
Okay, I'm passing over.
Alright, that is going to make you guys leave. I know what you want to do, Rex, but that will make you guys leave.
Oh, come on.
I will let you can knock her out and make her mad, but leave her in her house.
I don't need to. I do not need to take her with me. I just want to knock her out after the.
All right, so
but
Mr. C...
Izzy needs to go first.
I mean, my plan was to actually use a secondary overcome and see if I could stop all travel from this realm into any other realm after we leave.
Ooh, I like that. Oh, like Strander? That's
I'm telling you outright, no, you cannot stop all travel. You can rescind tickets, but you cannot stop all travel.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, so I guess I will make the last 2 rolls.
See if you can get him in one shot. If not, I'll get the last one.
Yeah, no problem. All right. Well, I guess what mode am I in right now? I'm in stalwart mode. Okay, I gotta switch modes again. Yay. Switching to Thomas's next stop.
Yep.
And I would like to. What's left? Is Runaway the only one left? What's the last one?
Runaway and grab Felix. So it's 2 more overcomes.
Felix.
Okay, so I will make the Runaway roll first. I will roll awareness, or no. I will roll
I think if you get high enough, it can just go to both, right?
Yeah, it can just go to both.
There. Okay, well, let's see what happens. Principle of clockwork, everything needs to happen at the exact right time. And the trains are just lining up that are going to get us out of here in this instance. So, chugga chugga choot choot.
Sure.
Okay, and so that is a 9 for running away. And then, as the train pulls in, Officer Marty Sloan is going to pop out of the train and cuff Felix.
Nice.
Darn it. I would like to negate that twist, but I don't think I can.
No. All right. What is the twist here gonna be? What is the twist here gonna be? I know what it's going to be. You guys can wait for this.
Don't deny me my closure, Nick. I swear to God.
I'm not denying you your closure. That's not what the twist is going to be.
Okay, fine.
Someone's getting on the train with us. Okay, Marty Sloan cuffs Felix, pulls him out of the train, and I'm just shouting all aboard and passing the boogeyman.
Can I do an attack and then we leave? Nick, are you gonna let me? Can I attack before we leave, or we just gotta leave?
Roll your attack, Wex. I want to see if you manage to not get unlucky for once. Finally.
I would also like to see that. So, yeah, you know what's coming.
Yep.
She's got 6 penalties on her. Let's see if it works.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, baby.
Come on, for once, just roll well. No. The dice do not like us.
Is that worse than your first roll?
That was worse than the first one.
Damn.
I mean, it still hurts her, but whatever.
Yeah, that's
It's not good. It's like 10.
Yeah, that 10 is almost entirely defended by her passive defend, let alone her active defend.
Fine, whatever. We'll do this another day.
Yep.
She's
leave.
going to try to rescue Felix. We can prep for that.
Oh, let's just progress this. We'll see about that.
Let's progress. I actually need to use the bathroom, so I will give you guys time while Felix is unconscious on the train to talk to each other.
Excellent.
And I'll be right back.
Oh my god, we never do that anymore.
Well, that was kind of messy, but we got him.
And also importantly, we made sure Good Spirits didn't get freaking catnapped by that psycho witch.
Yeah.
Are you doing okay, Good Spirits? She didn't, bind you or whatever. There's not a new contract we have to go break, right?
Nah, she just threatened me with cold iron for a bit.
Is that
not nice, but well, yeah, no, that is deadly, but so it is the first time in a while someone has actually done that, but it's not the first time someone has threatened to kill me. And she was kind of a little too trying to think of the correct word for it, of a little too sure of her ability with it. Yeah,
I was hoping
she had me there, but she's not the first person, and she was trying to push way too bad of a contract for me to even consider.
Wait, so quick question. You said cold iron. What's the difference between cold iron and normal iron?
I've never really gotten that much myself. You talked about it a bit when you're drunk, but never made sense to me.
I think we canonically answered this during session at one point on what is the thing about the cold iron versus regular iron. And I'm trying to remember what the answer we received, because we did give an answer.
Not out of character. It's just iron that has impurities, right?
Answer I think we gave during session is it's iron that's cold forged.
Iron that's what?
Cold forged.
Okay.
Which basically means you need to use magic to turn it into something useful besides a mace.
Excellent.
I mean, there's a little bit of other stuff you can do, but...
Right.
So it comes from the forging. Noted.
Yeah. So, let's... Alright, I'm like, Mr. C, bring us somewhere isolated. Somewhere that they ain't gonna find us right away.
We're staying suited up for this, correct?
I hear Ireland is nice this time of year.
You know, that takes
Doesn't it take your train a very long time to get there?
Actually, Ireland would be absolutely perfect for what I have in mind.
I thought the train didn't move that fast.
I mean, I don't think any of us have anywhere to go for the next 12 hours. He'll probably
excuse you, I have work at some point.
Yeah, like I feel like if we're taking a 12-hour trip there and like back,
Just
that is
just
a little long.
there's are there any islands in Lake Michigan?
Did you go back to Detroit?
Yeah, I was going to say, do we want to do Detroit?
I just want to go
We can do
somewhere a
Detroit
little.
again.
I just
I
want to go somewhere a
historically
little
no.
ice.
Detroit is actually very busy right now.
I just want to go somewhere a little isolated because I have an idea for Felix, and I need to get closure with him here.
That's
Nick,
fine. I have a job.
okay,
Yeah,
I'm
Nick,
gonna
Nick,
say you
Nick,
can go out into the woods into a random spot.
yeah.
I'm-
I wasn't
Honestly,
saying.
Yeah.
no, Wex. I think the best spot is you go to the river where good spirits found you.
Oh, absolutely, yes.
Oh, that is good. Yeah.
The river.
I was going to suggest Canada, but okay.
No, the river.
River,
This
it
is
is. River,
this is the
This
correct.
is more symbolic.
the
And,
river it is.
and symbolic is necessary for what I am about to do.
You don't say.
Mm-hmm.
All right, to the river we go.
To the
Shoo,
river
shoo.
you go.
All right. I'm gonna ask, and I hope you'll just let me do this as role play and not with rolls, Nick. While he's still unconscious, if good, and I'll ask good spirits if he can help make me something, like just some sort of, even just like words or symbols that might like negate any of his bullshit luck for a short amount of time.
Oh, good spirits can definitely do that, and good spirits can actually peer into him for the first time because he has the time to look at things.
Ooh, please do.
Yeah. Yeah, I will do that. And the curses I do are generally curses of a little bit of bad luck. So flexing a little bit more on that. It's been a while since I've had to do that to someone.
What do you see?
Oh,
Nick?
oh no. So the big thing that you see is this is not a superpower. This is actually supernatural. He made a deal with someone for this.
Fucking when?
Who did he make? Can I tell who he made a deal with?
Like,
Near as you can tell, it's been around for a long time.
yeah, he had to have had this from when he was a child.
I mean,
From good spirits estimate,
contracts.
from when he was a teenager.
So either right before or right when I met him.
Yep. And from good spirits, from your reckoning, he made an actual deal with the devil. That his life would be fortunate in every way. And there's a particular clause around that, which breaks it. Which are
Ooh,
those who have power from hell.
So someone with hell power can break his deal?
Someone from hell power can mess up his deal.
Well, we have someone with hell power right here.
You have two people with hell power.
Do we? Who's the second?
You.
Oh, do I count as having hell power?
Absolutely.
Buddy. Buddy.
I wasn't. I have generic underworld power. I wasn't sure if it was hell power or not.
No, like this was the thing the entire time is you good spirits basically sees that like yeah, it turns out to some level both the boogeyman and also satanic shot are partially immune to the deal Felix made.
So this isn't that I get rid of it. It's that I can ignore it.
It's that I think the luck isn't kicking in for us.
It's that the
necessarily
planning luck, to use a worm analogy, coil luck, doesn't work on you.
So everything Felix has done to outmaneuver me, he's actually had to figure the fuck out.
Yep.
Probably why he never found me.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Okay. That doesn't really affect what I'm going to do. It's more an interesting factoid.
The other big thing is this is a deal with a powerful supernatural entity. It can be broken, but he's been draining luck from people for years and years, and to break it, someone has to do the inverse.
What? What do we
Get
mean the
bad
inverse?
luck for the same amount of years he's had good luck.
You can to your thing, Boogeyman.
Yeah.
You can take a deal to do the opposite. Take on the bad luck of others and improve their lives and completely negate every supernatural power Felix has.
I mean, we're entering endgame here, right?
We're entering endgame right now.
All right. Who's ready for the friendly neighborhood boogeyman to be hyper gimped for the rest of the game?
Oof.
Just to be clear.
Big oof.
Big goof, but your choice to take.
I need to do this to make sure what I am about to do sticks.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm going to talk to Felix before I do anything, though. You can at least negate the luck long enough that I can have a conversation, right? I don't want him, like, falling in the river or something.
Oh no, like remember Boogeyman, you're partially immune to it.
Right, okay.
You
So
can have him by the shirt collar, like grab him by the shirt, and the luck ain't gonna do shit to you.
All right, do I know how to take this deal? Like, do I just make, like, I mean, my soul's already condemned, right?
It is. Good spirits can adjudicate it.
All right.
Yeah.
So
I
we're
really
gonna.
hate making deals for other people or making a deal, having to make one myself.
And this is the deal that
But
you are
yeah.
doing, Good Spirits, where you're like, I'm gonna make you an inverse of this and tie you into that contract.
Well, I'm gonna talk to Felix before I do any of this.
Yes,
Yep.
please.
All right, it's
So,
time for some closure. All right,
He's slowly coming to.
like, wakey, wakey. How you feeling, buddy?
Shocked I'm alive.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised myself. Not that you couldn't have been killed by this point, but that I'm deciding to let you live right now. It's been a while since we actually talked.
Isn't it just?
Look,
What? Grown soft in your afterlife?
maybe. More like I gotta know some answers, especially if I'm going full time at some point. Some things I want to know. Why?
Come on. Glow, you're not a moron. You
No,
were
but
walking away. You wanted out, and the Don asked for someone to step up and make an example.
I kind of thought my brother would back me up in my happiness, especially after all we'd been through. But you know what? I kind of get it.
We were never
But
going to
why?
make anything without proving how loyal we were. We were outsiders. Doing that. Quick shot up to number 2.
It only cost you your soul, huh? Still, I get it. But why'd you drag Emily into it? She never did nothing to you, Felix. And I was already dead. So why?
Emily was smart. She realized what was going on. Realized there was only one person who you trust enough to not make a giant show of it. And I wanted to see what that new guy who came around saying he had the ability to control trains could do. Figured I'd kill two birds with one stone because I got an inkling if she was still around, she'd be almost as much of a problem as you are now.
And then you took Angela in, huh? I just fucked up attempt at taking everything from me.
I'm not gonna fucking abandon a kid.
No, but you're willing to lie to her.
Oh yeah. What's a better life for her? Knowing what's true or thinking it's an accident? It's a kindness for her to
The
not
kind
know.
the kindness would be for her to have grown up with her mother and her father, you piece of shit. I trusted you and you betrayed me. I spent years waiting for this moment, waiting to kill you. But I'm not gonna. Because that's what you would do. My soul's already tarnished enough. I promised with the second life I'd make a difference. I feel like killing you would just undo all that good work I've done. Besides, death's too easy for you. How many times have you cheated it anyways? How many moments that should have killed you have taken the life of another person, huh?
Honestly, I can't count the
How many
number.
corpses lie at your feet on your way to the top?
I think we both know how many corpses lie at the feet of everyone going up. I doubt it's more
All,
than double what anyone else has done.
all too well. And like I said, I've been to the other side. It's too good for you. But I made a promise to Angela, my girl, that I'd never let you hurt her again. And I'm not going to kill you, but I'm going to make good on that promise. Good spirits, help me reverse his contract.
And
Of course.
with that is probably the first time you've ever actually seen fear in Felix's eyes.
Oh, what? You think we didn't figure out what your deal was? Yeah, I know what it is. And I'll fucking pay that price to take it away from you. So who shows up?
So, who shows up is, for a brief moment, an overwhelming force of fire and light that just asks the boogeyman, you know the price that you will pay?
I gather it's a reverse of everything he had for years, right? All his luck
of
is
the misfortune that has been caused by others, you will become a beacon. Gather it to yourself. It will not save you from your time in the afterlife, though it may lessen it.
I'd like, and actually, this is where I need good spirits' help. I'd like one clause with that. And please let me know what the negotiating price is. I want none of this misfortune to ever misfall my Angela. Ever. Hurt me all at once. I want it never to touch her. What's your price for that?
No price.
Then she'll be saved from me?
Oh. You'll take on all her misfortune. And she will be safe.
Gladly. Good spirits, is this a fair contract?
Yeah. A bit difficult to judge since it's negating an old one, but
No hidden clauses, at least, is what I'm going with.
none except what you already asked for. If you're wanting to make sure that your bad luck doesn't therefore count as because you care about others, that it therefore falls on them. Other than that, it's kinda all the hooks and the problems are pretty upfront in this.
Then I accept. I take his luck as my unluck, his misfortune as others, as fortune for all but me. I pay this price gladly.
And so the pact is sealed. And with that, the presence vanishes, and Felix... Well... For one, he's bleeding more now.
Oh, I'm not done with him yet.
We kind of need to get him to the hospital.
This is the myth.
I just raised my hand. No, he's not going to need a hospital where he's going. Gwyn of the Green Death, I invoke your name.
It's a major setback for you.
Just reminder that this was something you already discussed with him. Don't use one of the favors.
Gwyn is going to, after a few seconds, appear.
Sorry, guys, I'm out of character. I'm hijacking this.
You already negotiated that you were going to deliver him to Gwyn of the Green Death. Don't spend another one of the favors on it.
Oh, I actually am going to spend a favor for a very specific reason, and you'll hear why in a minute. You're going to hear why in a minute.
Okay.
All right. You have called upon me.
I have a thing promised to you. I point at Felix. One who has cheated death many times.
That he has. Gwyn is going to start approaching Felix.
1 minute. Where will you take him?
I will bring him to his just judgment by... Gwyn paused for a moment. By one who you recently spoke to.
Nah. I don't trust that situation. I'd like to call in one of the favors. You can control where he ends up, right?
I can control...
I think that actually is outside of this.
No, I'm asking him.
I can control where I bring him. Not what the lords of a realm will do to him. Or where they will send him.
Are you aware of the idea of purgatory?
Yes. He is bound for somewhere worse than that.
How much of a chance is there that he'll escape somewhere like that? Even without his luck. He's a devil, a silver-tongued devil. How much of a chance is there that he can talk his way out and find his way back here somehow, even with everything that's happened?
Gwyn is going to laugh a deep, thunderous laugh that only good spirits probably doesn't get the willies from.
Fair.
You're
Oh.
probably assuming power far greater than what he actually has.
Without his deal, I expect that, much as many, he may eventually leave that place. That is, after all, an offer always available from the one who controls it. But I think it will take so many years that even our kind would find it quite a long time.
I guess that's good enough for me then. You reap what you sow, brother. And unfortunately for you, you know how professional I am. I have a contract to fulfill. I'm just gonna nod at Gwyn. This doesn't use one of the favors then with the way this has been framed, right?
No, not at all. This is
Okay.
fully the contract.
Okay, I thought I had to use a favor for what we talked, but this works out better. So
Yep. So Felix is going to open his mouth and try and argue, and Gwyn is going to strike him down. For a word exits his lips, and he will fall into that river. Then we'll look back to the boogeyman. And so, the agreement on your part has been completed. I'll see you soon. And vanish.
what was the specific agreement we made? Was it that I'm gonna go right away, or
You had a few years.
okay? All right, so I'm still on my clock, but I have long enough to help
Yep.
fix the things.
Also, Wex, look into GM Whisper channel.
Yeah, what persistent hinder do you have from this point forward?
Yeah, that makes sense. So I
Nick, semi-related question. How many favors do we have left?
do.
2 left.
Okay, I have ideas for the 2, but I will need to clarify with Nick later.
Mm-hmm. And separately from that, the boogeyman is going to be hit by fluff bad luck, but here's your new power.
Yep. Does the original power of like if an enemy naturally hinders me, does that still work?
Oh yeah, that's
Or is
fine.
that
It is
okay?
any hinder created by your new power, your inherent does not work on.
Cool. And this is accessible in red?
No, this is accessible in green.
Fuck yeah. I'm fine with this. This is good. I have become Setback,
Yep.
who is
Yep, okay.
perfectly fine. That's my favorite character from the comics, from the Sentinels game.
Yep. We can talk more after game, but this is the first thing that I thought of. There will probably be a separate inherent thing, but we'll figure that out.
Yeah, we can figure that out later. And I am going to just breathe the first sigh of relief in character that I've had in a long time.
You think you can finally be at peace now?
think so. But I still got work to do, even if he's been dealt with.
Don't we always?
The work never stops.
I got this city to protect. And I got to make sure I leave the Lord of Chicago with something reasonable before I go.
Appreciate it.
We've
done a lot of cleanup, but we still have to fix a few things.
I got
I mean,
a feeling it's gonna be a while before I still got time.
how much time you have?
I don't know. A few months, a year, a couple years. I think it's better if I don't know, you know?
Most likely the real thing, then.
I am still worried about Theodora. I still know so little
Yeah.
about her. I don't want her coming after Angela in revenge.
Yeah, can try and reach out to those that she was making deals with, but they're kind
Let's
of
be
both obstinate and idiots.
and let's be real clear about it. We have made ourselves. If we weren't a big target to the mafia, we are now.
What
There's
mafia?
not a lot of them. There's not a lot of them left.
Do I need to remind you that Theodora has weaseled her way out of almost as many circumstances as Felix has?
Actually, Nick, I want to ask this just with my general crime connections. Is Theodora actually involved with the mafia beyond just being with Felix?
So she's involved, but like the mafia's really sexist.
Yeah, this feels very unlikely that without Felix she would continue in any position of power. Is that a fair assumption to make?
Like, she certainly would probably not continue with a position of power within the mafia, but she's a pretty severe powerhouse in her own
right. But in terms of the mafia, like her taking over the mafia or gaining power within the mafia, unlikely.
Yeah, no, she's not getting power over the mafia, but separately from that might be a concern.
Yeah, so she is a separate problem. So like the mob and the mafia, the gangs of Chicago have in essence been dealt with, but now the major player Theodora has placed herself on the board as a major solo player.
Yep.
Well, I think that's a problem for another night. I think we got a lot to talk about in the morning, but I think right now I just want to give my daughter a hug.
I don't think I can train us over to a boat.
It's all right.
You've done that before.
Just drop me off underwater. I'll find a way up.
Yeah, that I can do.
Oh, yeah, no, you dropped us underwater, and some of us just were like, we don't care.
We'll do what we want from here.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, Nick, I will submarine us on the bottom of Lake Michigan until I know we are directly below Charlie's boat.
Yep.
Or as we like to say, Angel's Charlie.
Thank you.
I'm gonna walk up to the anchor and give it a tug.
You pull the ship down. You pull the ship down to scare jitters.
No, not down. Not super strong.
Yep.
Scaring jitters is probably happening regardless. But
Jitters is still Jitters. He's a contact now, but he's still Jitters.
Actually, Nick, can I make an overcome, please, to get us up on the boat, please?
Easy. You guys can just do it.
Okay.
Okay. I was gonna say I have this size changing ability for the rest of the session. I would like to shrink the train down, ride the anchor up, get us onto the boat.
Excellent.
Chains are like train tracks.
Yep.
Exactly. Choo choo.
I'm gonna knock on the boat door when we get up there.
I'm like 6 inches tall at this point.
The Jitters is gonna go.
Hey, Charlie.
Does that mean?
Sorry to
mean, it's a success, Mr. Niccolo.
Mostly. Felix is gone, and he ain't coming back. Theodora, that's another story, but kind of hoping the vendetta. I'm at least hoping the vendetta doesn't go past us.
Couldn't have happened to a nicer guy.
That's for sure. So out of character, I need a plan for her for the foreseeable future.
Nick, when is my wife scheduled to get out of the hospital?
Oh no. Oh, one moment. I messed something up in roll 20. Give me a second.
Okay.
Is everything on fire?
No.
Just a reminder, Mr. Conductor is allowed to go home. The cops can't mess with him when he is at home in his house.
I'm a lot less worried about the cops here. Like Theodore is actually what I'm kind of worried about.
Oh, yeah, no, I was talking with him visiting, with Mr. Conductor
Oh no,
visiting his family.
it is absolutely. Mr. Conductor can go home and be completely fine. That was an
Yeah,
arrangement.
Theodore doesn't know who I am.
That's
Yeah.
true, actually. That's a good point. I mean,
Yeah,
is your wife out of the hospital?
I'm gonna say it has been 3 days. No.
Yeah, that's very fair.
That's fair.
It's been 3 days. I thought it's been at least a week.
Oh God, no,
see,
it hasn't.
We've been on a
We
very
jumped
slow
from.
time frame.
We have jumped from thing to thing.
Like, here's the thing: there are ways she could be out of the hospital by now, but you guys didn't call in any of those favors.
What favors?
I have no favors.
What favors?
Those of you who
Yeah,
don't know.
There's a couple of people that could probably have done it, but like, I was also kind of assuming the red tape had a healer on hand.
Yeah,
like-
honestly, the
she's doing
healthcare there,
The red tape
terrible.
does have a healer on hand. It's her.
Yeah, my wife was the healer supposedly.
Oh yeah. I healing is not my strong. I mean, I guess I could heal her if I suck the life out of someone.
Here's the answer. She is doing about as well as someone who needed to go to intensive care. Like, she's doing as well as someone who is 3 months into their hospital stay can be in 3 days.
For her.
For like near-death experience intensive care unit.
Every morning she wakes up with fresh flowers on, the table across from her.
So where's
the answer is in a week she's going to be fine.
all right? And George gets to go home every night with his son, right?
Yep, George gets to go home and there are no problems.
All right. In that case, look, George, I'd like to ask a favor of you. I think with everything that's happened, I don't think the bar's safe anymore. There's too many people that know what's going on with it, and I can't put Angela somewhere that dangerous for the foreseeable future. And I can't ask her to live on this boat with Jitters here. No offense, Jitters.
Look, this is a boat that I use by myself and maybe with one other person. This is not a place for a kid.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Mr. Conductor looks around, notices the panties that are stashed under mattresses and empty beer bottles.
I'm
And
not
just,
sure
Jitters cleaned
Jitters
it
gets
up
that
so
much.
Angela was not exposed to any debauchery, but he definitely shoved everything he could into closets and drawers.
he just had one other person on
I
there.
can at least Angela stay with you for right now, George.
She can stay with me for as long as she needs to, Rocco.
Okay.
I'll keep her safe.
Now I got to figure out what to do with myself.
Oh,
I mean, we do have some wards at the bar. We could probably stay and be woken up by her triggering them if she comes to attack. Though there's some other places we can set up, especially if the mob has been moving out.
Yeah. I guess we do the bar for now. But at this point, I think we run on a skeleton staff. and it's invite only moving forward. I'm not going to put our patrons at risk.
I'll keep an eye on the area.
I'll make it
Speaking
exclusive.
Speaking of which, Nick, is Theodore and the house back in Chicago?
Theodora's house is rather the house has been re-upped to you cannot easily look into it.
His house. Okay. Okay.
All right. In that case, I'm going to assume Angela's sleeping at this point.
Absolutely, it is so far past her bedtime.
All right. In that case, all right, George, you got an extra bed at your place?
I'm gonna just nod, and I'm actually going to call a couple of different trains to take everybody to their location. One train I'm going to call for myself, Boogeyman, and Angela, so you can put her in bed and tuck her in tonight.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
We can talk strategy in the morning. I got some ideas, and there's some stuff we're going to have to deal with, but let's have some peace tonight, and maybe things will finally go our way a little bit.
Well, with our luck, I don't think it's going to be peaceful for that long. I'm going to say giving you a look.
All right. So I'm going to gingerly pick up Angela, cradling her.
Mm-hmm.
And when we get dropped off, tuck her in, humming the song that I used to sing to her.
I was gonna say she's gonna be humming the song as you're carrying her.
Aw.
Maybe.
Yeah, so I don't think I need to describe my house. It's going to be like a modest suburbs of Chicago house. Cramped but cozy.
Yep.
Well lived in. And like the extra bedroom is probably going to be like either one door down or like right across the hall from Carl's room.
Yep. I will gingerly tuck her in, and then make sure she's asleep. You should get some sleep too, George. It's been a long day.
I think that goes for all of us. I think it's been a long month, but it doesn't look like it's going to get any easier from this point.
Yeah.
Maybe a little, but there's still too much to do.
Yeah.
I mean,
You do you care if I stay the night, George? I just want to make sure she's all right.
Well, if you want, you're welcome to stay on the couch, or you can stay in the room with her. Up to you. But I'll get some
Yeah,
sheets ready. I'll get some
I'm,
sheets.
I'm just like, I don't need any sheets. Just give me a good book, and I'll grab a lantern and get a little reading done. At least as much as I can. Emily taught me a little bit before everything went bad.
I'll head outside, go to one of the nearby bookshelves, grab a worn book, beaten up leather cover, and say, final chapters on this one, I think, are interesting and illuminating, and I think can be inspiring for people like us. I'm going to hand you King Charles Bible.
I laugh. I'm like, yeah, I think I could use some of that right now. Thanks, George.
Yeah. Of course. Pretty sure there's a part about where Felix is right now in there.
Oh, I'm certain. But I'd rather read something a little more uplifting.
I'm just going to nod and let you pick your verse.
Night, George, and thanks again for everything.
My pleasure.
You're a real pal.
I think nothing is going to be said about it, but rather than sleeping at the bar, there is going to be alley or rooftop a block away, which is where Good Spirits is going to be spending the night.
Gonna assume Dan goes home.
Yep.
I mean, also, if Good Spirit wants to be the cat on my roof, you are more than welcome to be so.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming, Ash, you want to be dropped off at your.
Ruth is going to her shitty apartment. Whether or not she calls her girlfriend, that's a different story. But in theory, she is resting up.
Yep.
Your girlfriend is already, chained to the bed waiting for you to return.
Don't. No, we don't do that at my house. My house is terrible. Are you kidding me? Terrible studio apartment, like with 10,000 neighbors? No, God, no. You guys have been to my apartment. You know it's terrible.
Look, you only do that at the apartment when you're leaving and you've decided you hate all of your neighbors and want to piss them off without having to deal with the consequences after.
Yeah.
Or if you like, showboating and you like people watching everything you do, as most performers do.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's fair. I don't know what Sally's preferences are, but Ruth, I think, keeps things on the DL because she has a job.
And it is the 20s.
I was gonna say,
Yeah, baby!
I was gonna say, Allie's a supervillain who thrives on drama and problems.
I don't think I've actually given her my address for this reason.
Yep.
We need a designated location.
You need your space right now. You're not
Yeah.
far enough. You're not
Still-
enough into the relationship for those to merge yet.
Yeah, you guys are still pretty early in that, so...
Yep.
She's just like, I made a key. Hope you don't mind.
I just realized that, well, no one else has mentioned it, but, like, there is the thing of Good Spirits is, like, old enough that if, like, someone brought up why this relationship would be considered would need to be kept secret during the day, during, like, this era, he would be very confused.
It's great because nobody has talked to Ruth about anything. So
Yeah.
good luck.
Yeah.
I don't know about your hedonism, child.
Nobody knows about any of my hedonism.
Exactly.
I've gone through too much shit to care what people's preferences are.
It's great because you made the date comment and Ruth was like, very weird, very creepy. I'm not sure yet.
Yep.
It's just a dumb comment. 110% reading into it 10 times more than was intended.
So,
You
is there
get to
anything?
you get to one of those uplifting passages in the Bible, and this you read one of them, you're just like, I don't know why Ruth is popping into my head as I read this.
So is that it for, like? Is there any more we're doing for this, or is it? I
So-
wonder if is there like a scene that only the players see at the end of this to foreshadow what is to come?
It is a question of how much longer you guys want to stay up tonight.
I can go for a while longer.
I can't. Not super long. I don't know if I feel like doing more like roly stuff last night, and this feels very close to a good conclusion.
That's the reason why I said this is one of the likely conclusions, unless you guys want a hint about what's coming next.
I mean, a hint is fine. I think as long as we don't like have to take any direct actions.
Sure.
Like, I feel like a hint is a fun cliffhanger of, oh no, this is on the horizon.
Yeah, I mean,
So
we gotta
on
keep
the
our audience
horizon
of like
for-
3.
We
So-
still need to
in
deal with red
suspension.
tape
So
and Theodore.
on
Maybe
that
Theodore.
topic, on the horizon for the next day before you guys manage to implement a few plans you've talked about.
Okay.
We're finishing off with the next day will begin. You're probably gonna start, as you said, turning the last rites a bit more fortified, a bit more like exclusive.
Yeah.
And then we get ready to
Which will make again some of my patrons a little unhappy, but I will basically personally assure each one that like this will be temporary, I hope, and it is for people's safety.
Yep. But there's still a fair number who I assume get in because you guys still need to make money. You need to pay rent. George needs to, pay his mortgage.
It's really just I want to control the flow a little more and make sure there's more like we have more exit strategies and less people to exit if this time arises.
Sure, and some unfortunate bad luck is going to strike you during that.
Of course it will.
Is it the cops or Theodora?
Oh, it's the cops.
Yeah, not surprised.
Which is to say, I'm just gonna drag you guys over to the map.
I don't want to do a
Friends are
fight.
going to pull up, including one you haven't seen for a while. Just say, "Ah, yes, this is where they will be."
Oh God, is this where we're picking up next time with
This is where we're
Rasputin
picking up
walking?
next time.
Just Rasputin and Paddy Wagon and
And all my
fucking
fake police officers.
and fucking Randy.
Did they? So my question with that is, did she end up figuring out the contracts and has signed Rasputin to a work release, or is this Rasputin has figured out a deal on his own to get out?
That's an
True
excellent question that we will deal with next time.
On Dragon Ball Z.
On
That's
Terminal.
actually a little
Thank you,
sad to say
recording.
now.
Have a good night, all. I hope everyone enjoyed.
Yep.
Everyone, we still
I got closure.
Yeah.
I was really hoping we could down Theodora, but our dice were not having it.
Dude.